get his questions to you. Go ahead. Kyle Tucker, we'll start with you.
Devin, Bruiser said you were one of the hardest working kids he's ever been around in coaching, and that, you know, through those early struggles and I guess what most people would consider a demotion for a time, that you just kind of put your head down and went back to work. What was your mentality when Cal said, okay, we're going to try something else at point guard, you know, step back a little bit? What has been your approach through all that?
I kind of looked at it as like I needed it. Like Cal, he did that to take pressure off of me, and I'm in for whatever the team needs, and that's what we needed at the time. So I went with it, and I was confident in it. I had no problem stepping back, and it worked out.
All right, Jerry, we'll go to you, and then Keith.
Yeah, Devin, I wondered what you thought of Dante Allen's shooting and performance at Mississippi State.
Yeah, man, can he shoot it? I think everyone in the world right now is like, that man can shoot the lights out the ball. Yeah, he can shoot it. And he's a cool kid. He's a great teammate, and he's never been negative towards the team. And he got a shot, and he showed what he can do. He made the best out of the situation.
And I wonder, as a follow, what difference? How does that impact how the team does to have him or someone shooting that well from the perimeter?
Oh, it made us a much better team. Because when you have someone that's just shooting the lights out the ball, you kind of just keep going to them and like, here, take the ball, keep shooting it. And it takes a lot of pressure off the team. I mean, even when plays break down, when situations break down, late shot clock, gives it Dante, let him shoot it.
Larry, we'll go to you, and then Keith Farmer after that.
Devin, to kind of follow up there with Dante, I know you're a guy that takes a lot of pride in how hard you work. Just how hard do you see him work on a daily basis?
Oh, he's always in the gym. Similar to me, like I always see him in the gym. We always like walking past each other. Either I'm in there and I see him walk in, or he's walking out and I'm just walking in. So we're just like, we just keep interchange, man. But he works so hard, and it shows when he got a shot. It shows how hard he works.
And I know you spent a lot of time with Terence and Brandon both. Has it surprised you that they have had the struggles offensively that they have had?
They're gonna pick it up. They're great offensive players, both of them, and they're just waiting for that one game, one situation where they get their feel back. But honestly, they're a part of our team, and we know what they can do, and how special they are to our team, and we know what they can do offensively. We have no doubt in them, and we keep believing in them, and we keep going back to them. So we trust them.
Keith, go ahead, and then Kent, you'll be after him.
Hey, Devin, I'm just curious, after Cal got the 2 technicals the other night, what kind of changed in the team and the way that you all played? Is that something you can build off of? Did you see something you liked?
We saw our leader go down, so we kind of it was like when we kind of felt like we just had to step up a little more because our leader wasn't out there, but we did it, and we knew we had to come through with a win, so that's what we did.
Kent, going to you.
Yeah, Devin, you kind of talked a little bit about, not getting down on yourself when you weren't playing the way you wanted to at the beginning of the year. But at the same time, what have you learned from that point? Is it something simply like knowing what you can do to be successful at the college level, just because it's obviously different than high school? You can do certain things in high school that you can't do in college. Was that kind of the process for you?
Honestly, it was just my confidence. Just keep having confidence in myself, and keep doing what I do. I know what I could do, and just keep working hard and playing through the struggles. That's all it was. And I just felt like I gained a lot more confidence out there on the court after the Notre Dame game, and it just keeps improving. And I'm back to myself, so I feel great.
Sean Clay, will go to you, and then knock out a few follow-up questions.
Devin, like Preacher said, I mean, you guys had lost like 3 one-possession games to win the close game, double overtime game on Saturday. What does that do for the team's confidence and just your mindset and mood going forward?
It boosts our confidence. We finally got the taste of a win, and we just want to keep going. And our confidence is high right now. And in our perspective, we're 1-0 right now. The season just started, so we're 1-0, so we're happy. We're undefeated.
Kyle, back to you, and then Jerry, we'll go with you.
You mentioned, Cal sort of taking pressure off you. What did you gain when you kind of step back? How did that help sort of reset things for you? And then, as a follow to that, where do you feel like you have made the most progress since all?
It kind of just calmed me down when I stepped back. It calmed me down, allowed me to see the game from coming off the bench. And it calmed me down, and it just slowed the game down a little bit for me, so I got to see it. And then when I got my chance to start again, it was the same. I felt like I was in the same situation. Like, I watched film, the game was a little bit slower for me, so I felt a little more confident. And then what was the follow-up question again?
Yeah, it was just where do you feel like your game has made the most progress since that kind of slowdown?
I feel like I just running the offense have been more calm. That's where I've been. Making shots and shooting jumpers and all that stuff, that's just a part of the game. Like, you take those opportunities when they're open. But one of the things that I needed to work on was just being calm and running the team and getting us into the offense. And that's where I think I've improved at.
Would you say that the pick up the dribble thing was a big part of those early struggles? Was that almost sort of a function of that panic, maybe, like the not being calm?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was young. I still am young, but it was a new experience for me, and it kind of just got thrown at me. But I just believed in myself no matter what, that I was going to get through it. And those early struggles didn't bother me, and they don't bother me anymore.
Jerry, go ahead, and then John Wong will come to you.
Yeah, Devin, I wonder, you hear coaches say shooting is contagious. If one guy's got it going, others get it going, and vice versa.
Yes.
If you're struggling, maybe everybody struggles, you're nodding. How does that work? How do you think that works?
It just gives the whole team confidence. When you see your teammates making shots, when you get that opportunity to shoot it next, you're like, we got nothing to lose. I'm going to make this one. Your confidence goes up as well. And that's what I think he means by it's contagious. When people are making shots, the whole team's morale is just up and high.
Thanks.
John Wong, we'll go to you, and then maybe got time for one or two more.
Hey, Devin, we're not at the practices, but with limited attendance at the games, we can hear everything that Coach Cal is saying to you guys, and he's always on you. And I was wondering, a lot of people don't respond very favorably to that kind of constant yelling, but you seem to have really thrived under that. How have you managed to do that?
When he gets on me, it's because he wants the best for me. He believes in me, and he's only doing it because he loves me. He's our coach, and he's an animated type of guy. But I just take it as he's trying to make me understand and get me better. So I just take it in a positive way. I don't take it in a negative way. There's no need for that. But he just wants.
Are you always tuned in to everything that he said, or do you ever get so tired of it that you maybe tune him out for a few moments here or there?
No, that's my coach. I listen to what he says.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I don't see any more questions in the queue, so thank Devin for joining us. Guys, as always, we'll get you